I think people are very intimidated by contemporary art, which I'm one of them. I think as well it's the way that arts and culture are communicated. People think it is very highbrow, it has to be something kind of opera or something way out of their reach or what they understand.
I don't think I really engaged in it. I thought maybe it wasn't for me, that it was for posh people.
Oh, I'm definitely towards the complete novice. Definitely, I mean, yeah, I know of art.
And I think to myself, why is that? Like, I could do that, but then my work wouldn't, if I did exactly the same, it wouldn't be recognised as art. So why is one artist recognised as art and somebody else who can do exactly the same not?
Right, so we want you to have a look at this piece of modern art and give us your first impressions.
Is that it there?
I'll probably hang it somewhere.
It's very coordinated with my outfit at the moment, apart from the scarf.
Who decides that is art? Is it the person that does it? Or is it the art gallery that's decided it is?
Thanks for signing up to be Art Champions. We're going to go on these fantastic trips to the stores of Arts Council collection.
And you guys are going to be introducing the people of Sunderland to the Arts Council collection. We're going to have a look at a couple of pieces that are going to be coming to Sunderland. And we hope then when the exhibition arrives, you're going to take your family and friends and say, I know all about this one. Let me tell you all about it.
I think I seen the original flyer that went out. I got an email about it and I didn't think of it for myself. I thought it for one of the young ladies that I work with.
She just said, we've had an email come through, Charmaine. She said, I don't know if you're interested, you like your art, don't you? And I sort of like explained to her, I really like Grayson Perry. You know, I love him. And he's mental as well. She was sort of like saying, well, there's this thing with the Arts Council talking about being an art champion, you know. She said, I'll just fill out this email with you. Come on, she said, to give you something to do.
Since I've hit 50, I'm trying to find new challenges. I'm trying to push the boundaries and do new things that open my mind a little bit, if that makes sense.
I'm excited about everything, yeah. Even going with people I've not really known, yeah, it's a new experience for me. And then where we are going, I'm excited about seeing things, everything that is going to happen.
I often talk about with the island of Sunderland. People in Sunderland don't go out the island and they don't come onto the island. Well, actually, that needs to change because people do need to come to the island of Sunderland and they need to see what we're about. You know, we're a great city at the end of the day.
It brings so much pleasure when art's in the city. And then, yeah, there'll be bits that you kind of roll your eyes at and you don't particularly feel fond of, but there's bound to be something that, you know, makes you smile and makes you think a bit harder.
We're just heading down to Yorkshire Sculpture Park today. I haven't really looked into it too much because I wanted to kind of get down there and find out firsthand what's out there. But I'm just looking forward to learning, really.
I've never been to a sculpture park or a park with any arts before. So I think that this will be really exciting.
Right, come on then, give us the camera.
Go on then.
What do we do?
It's on, I think.
Tell us what the point of art is, Posey, please.
Yeah.
It's a stimulating.
It's interesting, it's like something that you kind of inherently know, that you're like, no, there is a point. But it's hard to talk about.
Yeah, you're right, yeah, it is.
I'm really looking forward to holding the little Anthony Gormley sculptures. And that's what I remember from the meeting, that we're going to hold them.
Has anybody heard about Anthony Gormley's work before? He's a major figure in British sculpture and a lot of his work focuses on the human body. And this is a tiny fraction of the work because Field for the British Isles features 40,000 terracotta figures.
It looks a bit like E.T.
So it's actually, yeah. Out of interest, is there a kind of valuation on it? Is there, or?
A valuation, it's worth a lot of money. But obviously it's not the kind of work that a private collector would necessarily have because you wouldn't be able to install it in your home very easily.
I wouldn't follow the map because that takes time to do. I would just go and just wander.
I think I get very stimulated visually.
Yeah, I think that you could put a load of pressure on having to think that you've got to walk out understanding it, and you often don't.
Saying that looks like a belly,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
it's a real.
And that looks like a bag.
Oh my gosh, it's covered in swastikas.
There you go.
Well, I think it refers to an ancient symbol.
I like it.
There are some unusual things in there, and some things look really awkward, but I enjoyed looking at them.
What do I think? I think it's freaky as.
Somebody said
But there's something really nice about it at the same time. I don't know, I get lost in it, I do. Completely lost in it. So you can look at it for ages and ages and ages and still see something else.
It's lovely.
It's very beautiful,
Yeah,
isn't it?
beautiful. There's just something really lovely about this. Really lovely.
I was really tentative at first because I thought contemporary art, I thought, I'm not going to enjoy this, but I'm learning more about it now. And I'm hoping that I can share that when I go back. But it's very ambiguous because I'm not sure whether it is a knuckle or it's a piece of anatomy, but it's just fantastic, isn't it, really? Breathtaking. And I don't know anything about contemporary art and I didn't think I'd enjoy that, but I'm really enjoying that.
This is one made from Barbara Hepsworth. It's called The Family of a Man. It looks totally good. Okay, let's turn on the next one.
It's amazing. It is, it's really amazing. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I didn't even know it was here. We're coming back. Come with my husband and the dog.
It's really nice being with everybody and listening to everybody and listening to everybody's interpretations.
What I found is I actually know probably a little bit more than I thought I did, which is something that people back at home should also kind of take on board, that you probably do know a little bit more than you think. So yeah, really good.
It was just like being a child again. I felt like it was some childlike playfulness had come into my mind. It was, what's next? It was like, where we go? What's next? And there was just something around every corner which was totally different.
When we said, what does art make you feel like? I wasn't sure really, but it did make me feel happy.
When I was in secondary school, I don't do drawings, I hate drawings. But coming down here and then going out, seeing different sculptures and all stuff, I'm beginning to have interest and I'm loving it. Meeting the art champions is encouraging me.
I think the emotional reaction comes first, doesn't it? It either interests you, it intrigues you, it fascinates you, it amuses you, and then I think the rational, logical thought process comes in afterwards. So it's emotions first, and then the thinking comes in afterwards.
I think we've only just kind of scratched the surface, and you kind of want to kind of keep going and keep looking and kind of keep seeing.
Hi, we're here with Charmaine and we're ready to see some art.
Hi. I can't wait till we go to London, and experience that now that we've got a bit more knowledge, because I felt a bit unsure when we went to Yorkshire, where I feel a bit more confidence now. I had this preconceived idea that people were posh, better into art, but when I looked at Sarah Lucas, she was brought up, her dad was a milkman. It really changed my idea about art, you know what I mean?
So we've been working on your show now for 4-5 months, I think.
So these all come in? These all come to Sunderland.
I remember saying, yeah. I like that. I know it's a bit French as well.
When you're up close, though, they're not totally equal. They look equal when you're far away, but when you're actually up close, they're not.
It's beautiful. The lines move, they dance. When you zone into it, it becomes flat, and then when you just stare.
What's the colour that stands out?
That one for me.
The green.
That green for me.
For me it's pink. If you hear a piece of music, you can enjoy the beat, you can enjoy the rhythm, even if you don't fully understand the lyrics. Then I think pieces of art can be similar. You might not get it immediately, but it causes a gut reaction.
Sarah Lucas who did that one, you know, we were at Yorkshire. That is actually Sarah Lucas. Yeah.
Tights, it was the tights.
It's tights?
Yes.
I think everyone's got so much from it that it doesn't matter where you started from. You've all gone massively forward and seeing and enjoying and being open to more things. So I think everybody has, yeah.
I think we've all grown in confidence massively. Just because we're not fine artists and haven't got a degree in art doesn't mean to say that our opinions don't matter. Your opinions do matter.
This is Frederick Street Art Gallery that's just opened in the Bridges. I went in yesterday and had a look. I would never have looked in. I would just walk past and thought, But I went in.
There's been a compulsion amongst human beings to draw and to have art right from the moment they were able to use their hands to pick up an implement and daub on the cave walls. And I think it's something within us, it's an essential part of what makes us human.
I think that's still one of the questions that I've got, you know, and who decides it is art? So I think there's still lots of questions there, but I think that's what art most probably makes you feel like, to question and to ask lots of different things about it.